Welcome to the Vibe Society. We have another reaction for you guys. Today we're going to be doing the 20 most offensive jokes by Jimmy Carr. Now, I'm a big Jimmy Carr fan, and like Anthony Jeselnik, he is vicious. There's no holding him back. He will joke about anything and everybody, and he doesn't care. And it's funny. So I've not seen this. I might have seen probably some of these jokes. But this is going to be his 20 most offensive jokes, so I'm sure they're going to be really bad. So I'm going to leave a link to the original video in the descriptions below. And guys, please hit that like button. And if you want to join the Vibe Society, hit that subscribe. All right, let's go ahead.
Pope Benedict. Incidentally, he's called Pope Benedict because he comes with a hollandaise sauce. Hang on, that's not a hollandaise sauce. Benedict. As head of the Catholic Church, Pope Benedict is the boss of every Catholic priest in the world. He's effectively king of the pedos.
Oh, jeez.
I read about a Catholic priest that exposed himself, so they defrocked him. They don't help themselves, do they? Well, they do, that's part of the problem.
Jeez.
Wetting your bed is
Pretty
embarrassing
offensive.
as a child, but as an adult, wetting a child's bed is mortifying.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's almost impossible to explain that shit away. In Palestinian passports under occupation, do they just put Israel?
Oh my god.
That joke is only there to test where the Guardian readers are sitting.
That's
No
vicious.
further questions, back to the knob gags.
Oh.
Did you see the story about Gary Glitter? There was a GCSE music question about Gary Glitter. How bad's that? How bad's that? A GCSE music question about a Gary Glitter song. Because if there's one artist you don't want associated with the phrase, shh, turn over, you've got an hour.
Yo. Oh no.
I should probably leave Glitter alone. He just wants to settle down and have kids.
Oh no. No.
I had a similar thing with Hurricane Sandy. You remember Hurricane Sandy that devastated the eastern seaboard of America?
Yeah, I know
All I
that
wanted to say was
quite
it was
well.
the worst thing to hit New York since those two planes. Possibly they got it right on that one. A lot of people like to smoke cigarettes after sex, but you can't buy cigarettes until you're 16, so I have to get them for both of us.
What? He's lucky he could do that in the UK. He'd do that in America. They would freaking. They would go after him so hard.
I'm fucking her. I'm kidding. Kidding does sound like a verb for child abuse, doesn't it? I'm kidding. Are you joking or touching kids?
Oh jeez.
Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. You all heard that expression? Treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen. Treat 'em mean, you will keep them keen. If that was really true, if that really worked, treat 'em
No,
mean, keep 'em keen.
I've never heard
wouldn't
that.
the Jews absolutely adore the Germans?
Oh.
Really? Really? A round of applause on a joke about the worst thing that's ever happened?
Right?
Where do we go from there?
Has anyone in here ever tried any DIY? Give us a shout if you've ever tried any kind of DIY, yes? Yeah. Most everyone's tried. Can anyone who's ever tried DIY, hand on heart, tell me they don't have a little bit of admiration for the work that Fritzl did? It's not easy building stuff, is it? It's not easy to be a tidy workman. I'm not saying I approve of what he did down there, but he built a cellar without his wife even fucking noticing. I'm just saying credit where credit is due.
Yo.
A round of applause for a Fritzl joke. You may be my kind of town. He was described in the Daily Express newspaper as the most evil man in Austrian history. Not even close. Hitler. Smart, sexy, uninhibited. Of course, it turned out to be a 12-year-old paraplegic boy. I'll be honest, the sex was disappointing.
Oh my god.
Oh. I think we've reached a barrier there, haven't we? And we will laugh at that and nothing more. That's what they're for. That's why they've got that handrail for more exotic positioning.
I'm sure that's done a lot.
Don't give me that look. In my defence, when I was in there, I was fucking a cripple.
Oh, oh no.
And I'm 90% sure it was consensual. How was it? Yeah. But that is Parkinson's for you. My girlfriend recently had a miscarriage.
Oh no.
It was doubly bad because I had to pay for it.
Oh my God. That's so vicious.
Feels like we're getting somewhere.
That's vicious.
And I realise an abortion can be a very upsetting thing for a woman. But at the same time, who doesn't get a little confidence boost when they lose a bit of weight?
Oh.
Right, let me try and offend you. All right, when I was at school, a mate of mine got caught wanking in the showers.
He's like,
Nothing? Well, it ruined the school trip to Auschwitz.
no.
I don't like swearing during sex. Who wants to hear that kind of language, especially from a child?
He has a lot of pedophile jokes.
Oh, the look you gave me there. You prefer a sweary kid. Fair enough. This might offend some of you. People say, smug, sanctimonious people, in my opinion, but people do say from time to time, you hear them, Princess Diana should have been wearing a seatbelt. If she'd been wearing a seatbelt, she'd be here with us today. To those people, I say this. I say, you try snorting cocaine off a cock in the back of a limo while wearing a seatbelt. It can't be fucking done.
Wow.
It's a brilliant job, this. It's lovely. You spend an hour and a half talking to people, telling them jokes, building up this reservoir of goodwill. But then you're expected just to fuck off. It's a bit weird. With your permission, I'd like to piss away some of that goodwill. Yeah. On an unpleasant joke. You know, sometimes I'll tell a joke that's a bit edgy, and I feel as an audience you go, oh, that's a little bit close to the... Go on then, you. What are you like? I'd like to tell one now that'll make you go...
All right, let's see.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Would you like to hear it?
Yeah. Let's
Well,
go.
it's a joke about love. Can love conquer all? Or do the practicalities of life get in the way? Well, a great example of this is May to December relationships. Relationships where there's a bit of an age gap. Can love conquer that divide? Or does life get in the way, the practicalities? There's probably as many different opinions as there are people in this room. Here's my opinion, for what it's worth. I think you know a girl is too young for you if you're having to make the aeroplane noise to get your cock in her mouth. Here comes the train into the tunnel.
Wow. Wow.
There's three things I liked about that joke. Firstly, I like the fact it's a bit edgy. I like edgy jokes. It's about as edgy as I'd want to be. Second thing I like about it, next time you're being intimate with your partners.
Right?
I know you're sat there thinking, I think he's a bit too mature for that. He's thinking, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da. Third thing I like about that joke, probably later on tonight, maybe tomorrow or the next day, someone's going to say to you, oh, you were at a comedy show. Tell us a joke. I guarantee you that is all you're going to be able to think of.
Oh, no.
And you'll fuck it up. I was fucking a child in the face. You were what, you fucking maniac? Do you want to come and visit a hospice? It's palliative care for teenagers. Yes, I do. I got that call about 6 years ago. I said, yeah, I'll go. I didn't know what some of those words meant. I thought it sounds all right, teenagers. I imagine that'll be fun. Now, it transpires, palliative translates to dying, and I found myself in a situation where I went, well, I've got to go. I've said I'll go, and thinking, this is going to be shit. Hand on heart, I thought, this is going to be fucking shit.
Yeah.
But I said I'll go, so I'll go. So I went there with very low expectations. I thought, I'll be lucky to get through this without tearing up. I went there, it was genuinely, I couldn't believe what a fucking arsehole I am. Because it was genuinely inspirational. It was brilliant to go. If you get a chance to visit a hospice, go to a hospice. They're amazing. Because
yeah.
I don't know what inspires you, but I like the idea of carpe diem, living in the moment, now being where happiness is.
And if you meet life-limited teenagers, they're having that because they're aware of how precious time is. And I think we often forget in our day-to-day lives. So it was amazing to go and to be around. I've been back many times since, and I'd recommend it as a thing to do. It's really fun. They don't want to be shut away. They want to be part of society. The thing that blew me away when I went there was an incident. So if I go out to get coffee before the show, if I go to Starbucks, obviously my coffee shop of choice. Similar views.
I'm not a coffee drinker at all.
But if I go
I don't
out
like
to get
it.
coffee before the show, right? If there's a group of 15-year-old girls in the coffee shop, they'll be really flirty with me, not because I'm some super attractive dude, but because I'm a celebrity and there's a cachet to celebrity in our society, for better, for worse. There just is, it's a fact. So I'm used
True.
to that kind of flirting in that context. I wasn't expecting it within the context of palliative care for teenagers in a hospice. There's a girl in there, she just turned 15, pretty little thing, and she's a massive comedy fan. And she had all the DVDs, seen everything on YouTube, like really into it. And she was really flirty and really tactile. And I thought, what? All she wanted was a kiss. And I thought, well, where's the harm? She's going to be dead before she can testify.
Oh, no. Oh.
I can see you think that's bad, but I can make that worse with just 2 words. True story.
You can make anything worse by saying
It
true
is a
story.
true story. It just happens to be about a different Jimmy.
And there's his
How to
laugh.
make a gay fuck a woman. Shit in her cunt. I know. Don't
Yo.
think I don't know, because I know. I know. There's no use giving me a look as if I didn't pay £25 to listen to this film. Because you did, and you know you did.
Oh, that's a
Treat
crazy
them mean,
one.
keep them keen. That's what they say, isn't it? Treat them mean, keep them keen. But I think you've gone too far if you're using a Stanley knife. Of course, a lot of women stay with their men even if their men hit them. A lot of women will stay with their husbands even if their husbands beat them. I tell you what they need, a slap. Where's your self-esteem? Silly cow. She was tiny.
Yo.
Of course, the thing people never say about domestic violence, and it strikes me as being just so very obvious, but people never say this about domestic violence, is just how fucking stupid it is. I mean, you're hitting your wife. It's your wife. You might as well key your own fucking car. Think about it. You don't like her now, you're not going to like her anymore with 2 black eyes and a bit of a face on, are you? There are places in the country where that's just a joke. I did that joke in Preston. It was like marriage guidance. It got a round of applause. Well, I thought it was a round of applause. It was actually people hitting their wives.
I don't want to make a big deal of this, but I recently adopted a newborn African child. He was just £7 plus postage and packing. That's how they get you. If only they'd put holes in that box.
Oh, no.
And that is the joke, interestingly, that Richard Curtis said was a bit much for the comic relief gig.
Oh, man. Yeah, they're pretty offensive, but hey, that's Jimmy Carr. You know, that's what he does. You know, he offensive jokes. Like, he does a lot of like one-liner jokes as well, almost like Red Fox a little bit. They just do one-liners, but it's so good. It's so good. It just tells you that you can joke about anything. Now it's up to you to, you know, if it's good or not. But you can joke. You're allowed to joke about anything. But it's, you know, it could be funny or it could not be funny. But you should be able to joke about it, you know? It's crazy that a lot of people are like saying, hey, you should never joke about this. You should never joke about that. No, you can joke about anything. And, you know, it's up to the people if it's funny or not. If you laugh, then, you know, it's funny. You know, laugh. You know, you're not gonna, you know, hurt nobody. You know, it's, you go to see a stand-up comedian to laugh. If you get upset at a comedy show, then why are you there? You shouldn't even went in the first place. Like, they're jokes. You know, if they're not funny, then that's something different. But, you know, they should be able to joke about it. Guys, let me know what you thought about Jimmy Carr and these offensive jokes. How did you feel about them? Let me know. And also, please suggest another comedian I should check out. I'm a big stand-up comedy fan, so I might know him, but still, let me know. I might not have seen that joke. I know for these, there's only a couple I actually knew, jokes that I actually knew, so that's pretty good. So guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. If you want to join the Vibe Society, make sure you hit that subscribe, and we'll catch you next video. Peace out.